Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to go over a basic function of Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. It's the same if you use either one. Microsoft Excel, some of you guys might have installed on your computers at home, or you might have access through your home districts. We're going to use Google Sheets today. So the easiest way to do this is Google Sheets. Okay, it's part of the Docs suite. But if you go to Google Sheets, one of the things you can do is you can create personal spreadsheets. Now you need to have a Google account to do this. So if you don't have one, you may want to create one. Or if not, you guys can just kind of watch this and we'll do it together, hopefully, when we get back and everything's set up on the computers. If you're using Microsoft Excel, it's exactly the same. So pick your poison, okay? So I'm going to start a blank sheet. And what I want to talk about today is pretty straightforward. All I want to talk about today is how we find the average of these numbers, or the mean, okay? So if you guys don't remember from last time, the mean and the average are the same thing. So this is the sheet we worked on yesterday. What eventually I would like to do is I would like to get through all these different things, okay? And have pretty much Microsoft Excel. We're going to plug in these numbers and it's just going to give you your answer, okay? So what I really want to focus on today is how we would find the mean of these numbers, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to enter in your data, okay? So I'm going to put in these numbers. I've got 35, 50, 60, 60 again, 75, 65, and 80, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mean in this box right here, okay? So to do this, you need to click on the box and press the equal sign. There's a few other ways to do this. I'll make this bigger, okay? You can use this function over here, this equation part. Notice it's got a little summation symbol on it, and you can pick these out. So I'll show you two different ways. I'll show you using this, okay? So we're going to click on this box, click on the sum, and we want to know the average, okay? Now what you need to do is, and this is what this is all is telling you, is you need to give it a set of boxes to look for. So where do you want to take the average of? So all we really need to do is go ahead, click, and drag. Okay, so we're going to highlight these boxes here, okay? This should change colors. Yours might do a different color. Mine did yellow, so don't freak out if it does different color. It should be yellow. Then all you need to do is press enter, and that's all it is. That's going to be the average of those numbers. Okay, so it's a pretty straightforward process, and the cool part about this is now set to take the average of these 7 boxes from A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, and A7. Okay. The cool part is if you notice, if we change these numbers, so say I change to 70, the numbers will change with us, right? If I change these numbers, it will change our average altogether. So I'm going to go back. Undo button is great, by the way. Okay, and those are our numbers, right? So like I said, the benefit is this, is that once it's programmed in, we can just change the numbers in here, right? So say, for example, we wanted to do this next set of numbers. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that there is more numbers in this set, okay? So let's go ahead and let's add, okay, to add a row, we're going to click right here where it says 8, right-click, click with your right mouse button, and we're going to insert one row. We're going to add another row, okay? Again, notice that it actually moved everything down one. Now it's going from A1 to A8. So now we have the same button. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to add 4 new rows. Okay. So that will give us 10. And again, now if we put in these numbers, 51, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 41, 40, 40, and 39. Did I add one too many boxes? I did. Okay. So again, what do we need to do? Let's remove one row. Right click and delete row. Okay. And there you go. That's the average of those numbers. Okay. So again, that's a little more advanced, but really the bare minimum for today is all I want you to do is go ahead. We'll do this, the second set of numbers again. 51, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, 41, 40, 40, 39. Okay? All we really want to do is go ahead and press functions, average, oops, I got in my way, and average these numbers, okay? And that will be the average down over here, okay? So notice it looks kind of the same, so some of the useful things we might want to do is label this, okay? Real quick, I'm going to leave those numbers in there for a second. If you don't like using this, say you want to stay over here on the keyboard, with Excel and with Google Sheets, there's always a keyboard way to do things. So if you press the equals key, which is next to backspace on your keyboard, it will give you these things. It says take the average, take the sum, and things like that. Now, it won't always give you the average as an option, so it's here, so you can go ahead and it assumes that that's what you want to do, which is good. But if we press equals and we just start typing in average, okay, it'll bring this up, and then we can go ahead and highlight it there. So it's a little bit faster way to do things if you don't want to go up here. But again, this is going to give you a nice different set of things that you can do. Okay, so I'm going to go through ahead and do the next few, and then maybe you guys can give it a try by yourself tonight. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at this third set. I got 11, I got 7, I got 14, I got 2, I got 8, I got 13, I got 3, I got 6, I got 10, I got 3, I got 8, I got 4, I got another 8, I got another 4, and I got a 7. Okay? So again, plug all those numbers in, and then either you're going to press the function key up here and say average, click and drag for these boxes, and press enter. Or, like we said, you can press the equal sign, and then you can start just typing in average. Oops, I want average, sorry. Average of these boxes. Okay? So again, let's do the next one. I'm going to put it in a different column. We'll do 135, 115, 120, 110, 110, 100, 105, 110, 125. If you're wondering why I can type so fast these numbers, I used to work as a cashier in my youth. Okay? So again, we're going to press either this button to take the average and highlight the boxes, or we can press equals, type average, and the boxes. Your call. Okay, whatever works better for you. Okay. So again, I'm going to post a link to Google Sheets to give you guys a try. But essentially, what we want to do is we want to create a template where we can just plug in the numbers and it will automatically change them. Okay. So go ahead and try and replicate those, see if you can follow along, and send any questions if you got them. Thanks, guys.